The United Nations is facing a growing budget crisis, one that's forcing it to brace for massive cost cuts.
We expect meaningful reductions in the overall budget level.
The emergency is exacerbated by U.S. President Donald Trump's attempt to claw back approximately $1 billion in UN funding, money that had already been approved by the United States Congress, and more cuts directed by the Trump administration could be looming. Historically, the U.S. has been the UN's biggest financial backer, delivering $13 billion to the agency in 2023.
There has been a lot of generosity from the United States over the years, and we have become somewhat dependent on that. The United States have been the largest donor as a single country for many years.
Other countries, including the UK, France, and Germany, have also reduced UN funding. And while the legality of U.S. aid cuts weaves its way through the U.S. court system, the UN Secretary General isn't wasting time, spearheading sweeping cost reduction efforts at the organization.
The UN80 initiative is structured around three key work streams. First, we are striving to rapidly identify efficiencies and improvements in the current arrangements. Second, we are reviewing the implementation of all mandates given to us by member states. And third, we are undertaking consideration of the need for structural changes and program realignment across the UN system.
Those goals involve slashing more than $700 million in UN spending and cutting about 3,000 jobs, shrinking the current budget of $3.7 billion by about 20% to its lowest level since 2018. According to the United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, as of June, less than 17% of the $46 billion needed to address global humanitarian needs have been received. UN spokesperson Jens Lerke says the shortfall severely hampers the agency's ability to coordinate aid and humanitarian assistance to children and refugees, adding the cuts have forced it into hyper-prioritizing where and who receives vital resources.
We are in a situation where we need to, first of all, reform, reset, rethink, reimagine what we can do with the funding that we actually get. And the top priority is, of course, saving lives. But at the same time, we need to go out and mobilize other donors, new donors, the public at large, to try to help fill the gap that we're faced with.
How worried are you?
We are very worried. We are worried because we're not sure we have seen the end of this. We do not have a full overview of what the consequences of all this eventually will be.
Karina Mitchell, CGTN, New York.